2026 is shaping up to be one of the biggest years for IPOs we have ever seen. And in this video, I'll be breaking down the 5 biggest and most anticipated IPOs with a total valuation well over $2 trillion. Spanning from software to space, these companies could shake up the whole market. So I am the Bummy Bull Investor, where I break down high potential or undervalued companies to see if they are a viable long-term investment. If you don't want to miss on any future videos, hit the subscribe button. And with all that being said, let's get into the video. Kicking things off, at number 5, we have Databricks, which might be the most underrated name on this list. For years, they have had a rivalry with Snowflake, which is a data platform company. But with the new age of AI, they seem to be taking charge by managing data for the world's biggest AI systems and compute. So simply, Databricks is a cloud-based data intelligence platform, which is a unified service combining data, analytics, and AI all into one. Looking at their numbers, they grew revenue at 55% year over year, they have positive free cash flow, and in the latest round they raised $4 billion. They aim to go public at a valuation around $143 billion later this year. So Databricks has grown from a boring, profitable business to becoming the foundation of the agentic AI era. Next up at number 4, we have Anthropic, the company that is stealing Chat GPT's market share, and it is direct competitor with Claude. They plan to go public at a valuation of $350 billion, and if the CEO, Dario, can make up with the US government, specifically the Department of Defense, these government contracts will help Anthropic grow exponentially. So Anthropic is one of the fastest growing companies in history, and their secret weapon is Claude Code. It is able to create complete apps and websites from scratch. However, Claude is also responsible for a lot of the recent market sell-offs like the SaaSpocalypse, as Claude is able to come up with cheaper competitors to these multi-billion dollar softwares like Salesforce. But Claude is backed by the likes of Google, Amazon and Nvidia, as they have cemented themselves as a very strong player for this year, and it seems it's hard for them to fail. This next one might be a bit surprising. We have Discord. Since its beginnings as a Call of Duty game chat, it is now used for studying, learning, and collaborative groups as well as gaming. The growth is massive with 230 million monthly active users, and they are closing in on a $900 million annual revenue run rate. Discord is a popular company used by millions, similar to Reddit, which recently went public last year. So will it be able to navigate this choppy market and push for S&P inclusion? This IPO will likely happen this year, as they have officially filed for confidential IPO in January 2026. They aim to go public at a valuation of around $20 to $30 billion. A strong bull case is the customer base keeps growing, and these people love their platform as well as their paid Nitro subscriptions, which are also growing. The bear case is that it's hard to convert from free to paid users. At number 2, we have OpenAI, famously known for Chat GPT, the LLM with over 800 million monthly active users. At a controversial valuation of $1 trillion, this will be one of the largest companies on earth if it can withstand the pressure. However, whilst burning $14 billion in cash a year and not even being able to break even by 2030, this seems more like a long-term hold rather than a short-term trade, and I think there are better options out there. However, there is still strong growth potential with 25 billion in ARR and a 230% increase year over year. Some recent bullish news for them is the introduction of ChatGPT ads, which hit 100 million in revenue in the first 6 weeks. They are also cutting back on the Sora video app and the Disney partnership, which helps free up money and compute to help focus on robotics. At its valuation, it does seem pricey, especially with the recent $120 billion funding. If this IPO does go ahead, it will be in late 2026 and will be arguably one of the biggest financial moments of this decade, only behind the potential largest IPO in history. SpaceX. Looking to go public at a valuation of around $1.5 trillion, this would be the largest in history, overtaking Saudi Aramco. They are a profitable space company founded by Elon Musk with aim of colonizing Mars. They have key projects like Starlink, which is the internet service. They have Starship, which is the successor of the Falcon 9 rocket, as well as various other ventures in the space sector, making them the leading private aerospace company globally. It is rumored they go public this summer, with June being the most likely month. So 2025 revenue is strong, coming in at $16 billion, which is a 30% increase year over year. Being such a leader in the space sector, they have caused sympathy rallies to the other space giants like Rocket Lab and ASTS, as well as the other various government contracts and work with NASA. Overall, SpaceX can justify its massive valuation as it is a profitable company and a fast growing business. I do think that come IPO, this monopoly might drop initially as it is such a large and anticipated event, but we shall see. For more information on the SpaceX IPO, check out this video where I break it down fully. So there you have it, 5 companies which are all planning to go public this year. From software to space, these 5 anticipated IPOs will hopefully boost the economy and send the market to new all-time highs. But the big question is, which of these are you most excited about and will you be buying any? Me personally, I own some Rocket Lab for the space exposure, hoping for a rally as we approach the SpaceX IPO. If you want to follow my investing journey, hit the subscribe button as I document everything here on YouTube. And leave a comment down below for any companies you want me to break down next. Thank you for watching.